everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Abigail and I am back. It's been a while. I know it's been a super long time, but I finally have Wi-Fi, and that was the reason why I wasn't here. Also because life happened and I got lazy, to be honest, but I got myself back together. I bought an SD card. I'm hoping to buy some batteries for my microphone. If the sound is kind of off, I'm sorry, but my microphone died. But I really wanted to get a video up today, so I am here filming and I'm super excited to get back on track. The video I have for you guys is an easy 5-minute makeup look. 10 minutes if you want to add more stuff, but 5 to 10 minutes the most. It is minimal makeup, something I do when I'm in a rush and I just need to get out the door, usually to work. I don't really have time for that, but this is a really easy makeup look. If you want to know how I do this makeup look, then just keep watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please make sure you do so, that way you don't miss out on any videos, because I will be uploading videos soon. I got Wi-Fi! Yes! Thank the Lord. So just keep watching this video and let's get started. Alright, so I just zoomed in a little bit so that you guys can see better what I'm doing. I'm going to be moisturizing my face. This is the first thing I do before applying any makeup. This is the Origins Ginseng Energy Boosting Moisturizer. It smells like oranges. I've said this in my video before. It is my favorite, absolute favorite moisturizer, and I don't have anything in my face right now. Just some lip balm that I had that gave me a little bit of tint on my lips, but that's about it. I feel so good, and then this is amazing in the mornings. I feel like it refreshes your face, it brightens up your face, it wakes you up. Then I'm going to be using a Smashbox Photo Finish Hydrating Under Eye Primer. It is this little guy right here. I'm pretty sure they have a big size for this, but I got this in a box, like a point reward box thingy. I love it. It is a tinted color. I don't know if you can see it there. It's like a salmon tinted color, which helps for, like, under eye circles, dark circles, stuff like that. So I'm going to be putting that there. And I really like applying primer underneath my eyes because it's going to help me with creasing after. Like if I apply concealer, it really helps. This is a really good trick to really prime and hydrate underneath your eyes. So now I'm going to be working on my concealer. And first I'm going to still be lighting up my under eyes because I feel like I have really bad dark circles. I'm going to be using the Becca. It's like this Becca primer. What's the name of this? I don't know. It's like a pink salmon color. I'm going to be applying this underneath my eyes. And this also has a salmon tint color. You want to use something salmon. That way it helps with darkness. So if you know about color correcting, you know that salmon is used for like purple, bluish, dark circles. And I can do a separate video on color correcting as well if you guys would like. At first I was like, what are all these colors? Like, do I really need to apply all this on my face? And I don't do it. I'm too lazy. But I just use the salmon color mostly, and sometimes the green color, like if I have like a red pimple right there and redness going on all over the face. But I kind of embrace my imperfections sometimes. Like I just like to leave my skin breathing and not put that much makeup on. Lately I've been into that look a lot. The concealer I'm going to be using is by Bare Minerals, and it's this one right over here. It has like a little wand, and what I do, I just apply it underneath there, underneath my eyes. I have a little pimple there, some imperfections there. Blend it out. Blend. I love using the Beauty Blender. It's my favorite tool. A little bit on my eyelids to help with if I have any redness or darkness, like especially here in this part of the nose. I get really dark there sometimes. cover a little bit of my pimples. I've been breaking out a lot recently, a lot. I mean, I'm getting better, like it's getting better, but oh my god, I had like hives all over my forehead. It was really, really bad. And you want to use a concealer that's kind of your same color to hide your little blemishes, because you don't want to use a really light one because then you're gonna make them pop more. You don't want to use a dark one because then you're just gonna look weird. So I'm gonna be using this Tarte highlighter. It's not a highlighter, but it's a concealer, but it's lighter than the other concealer I use. It's light neutral. I'm just gonna use this to highlight my face a little bit. So I'm just going to be using this to highlight underneath my eyes. Trust me, this seems complicated and like maybe like it's going to take you forever, but no. This is so much easier and faster. I'm just explaining everything. That's why it feels like forever. But I'm just going to highlight my T area, like underneath my eyes here, on the bridge of my nose, my chin, my forehead, and what's left over, maybe on my Cupid's bow. So I blend this with the Beauty Blender as well, and just blend. I work a long shift, so I just want to be extra careful with my makeup, so I will be setting it with the RCMA No Color powder. Just a very, very little bit. I tap it on my cap. And something I really like to do is just blending it with my finger to make sure it's not creasing before I set it. And I just grab my Beauty Blender and I'm just going to set it very, very close to my waterline. I'm not going to bring the powder too down. What's left over, it's going to go on my eyelid, because I'm going to be putting some cream bronzer in a bit. So as close to my waterline as I can. Just set that there. As that is setting underneath my eyes, I'm going to be bronzing my face. This is my favorite part. I'm using the Coco Soleil de Tan de Chanel. I don't even know how I got Coco. You can use your Beauty Blender for everything. So I'm just like rubbing it, the back side of my Beauty Blender, and just bronze my face. I really love this bronzer. It's very, I don't know, creamy. It's not too orange, not too brown, not too muddy. It's just perfect. And then you can bring it down to your cheek too. It is so hot in this room. Like, I feel so sweaty right now. I do want this look to be luminous. I don't want that much powderness going on. So that's a good thing, right? And then maybe a little bit here. And I put it on, I tap it on my face, and then I kind of like do circular motions like this and buff it in my face. Once that is done, I'm just gonna be trying to get the excess powder out of underneath my eyes. I couldn't find my tapered brush, so maybe this brush can help. Just to sort of brush that loose powder out of my face. Okay, and usually like I just put mascara on and then a little bit of lipstick on and highlighter and I'm good to go. But if you want to go the extra mile and you want to just make sure this really sets in place, then I will be putting a little bit of powder bronzer on my face, and today I'm going to be using the Hoola bronzer. So I usually do this if I have extra time. If you have the extra minutes, then I would recommend you to set your bronzer. That way it doesn't move during the day. And I'm just using this Sigma M523 brush. Not really contouring, just throwing this everywhere that I set that cream bronzer. Another thing that I do also, I just take a fluffy brush. Like this one, this is the R40 from Morphe. Oh, I'm sorry. I said that the bronzer brush that I was using was by Sigma. No, that's by Morphe too. And I usually take the same bronzer color on my crease. This is just extra steps I take if I am not rushing and I just want to do a little bit more. You don't have to. This is past probably the 10 minutes. I'm sorry, but I'm having fun. For blush, I will be using this blush by Becca called Nightingale. It's my favorite. And this Morphe E4 brush. Packed, because this is very pigmented, like very pigmented. The way I like to put my brush for applying blush is, you see where your arch is? Down there, that's where you want to put the first tapping motion of your blush, and then you can go down because that's where you're going to get the most pigment. And I just do circular motions, and then the same with this one. I go back and then I go circular motions. And I think I added too much blush to this side, so if that happens, no worries. I'm human, I make mistakes too. I just grab my beauty blender and then kind of blend that out. Favorite part, it is my highlighter, and I'm super excited to be using this highlighter. It is by Becca in the color Prismatic Amethyst. I don't know how to pronounce that. I don't know if I said it right, but it is this purplish, pearlish, whitish color. So what I do is I grab MAC Fix Plus Spray and I spray my brush. I'm using the Morphe M501. I tap the excess powder once the brush is sprayed and wait for it. Look how beautiful this is. Like, the Fix Plus just makes it more like dewy, and you can like see it more. I just put this on the apples of my cheeks. It is like a pinkish purplish highlighter, and then I go with Champagne Pop and left over on my forehead there, because yeah, I don't want that much highlight on my forehead because I have a lot of breakouts there, and that's just going to emphasize it. And then just really blend that with my blush brush. And then real quickly, I'm just going to put mascara on. Alright, so with the power of editing, our eyelashes and eyebrows are done, and our lipstick also. I use this color Flame Red. It is these little jellies. Let me zoom it in so you guys can see. It's these little jellies that have like the flower inside. Pretty cool. I love it. For my eyebrows, I just put a little bit of Dip Brow in the color Chocolate. Didn't really go too detailed with my eyebrows. I just filled in a little bit of sparks there and just added a little bit of color, basically just to take off the powder that was probably on top of there. And then last but not least, I'm going to spray my face with Fix Plus. This feels so good because my face was burning up in here. And this is the final look. Thank you so much for staying in tune with me. If you guys went through this whole video, you guys are awesome. I really love you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed filming it. It was amazing coming back here. It was kind of weird at first being in front of the camera for so long. It's been so long. So I'm so ready to get out of this room. It's super hot, and I'm in San Francisco. So that's kind of weird. But anyways, I will see you guys soon. Please subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any videos. You get notifications on your phone. Abigail has just uploaded a so-and-so video. Anyways, take care guys. Hope to see you soon. Bye.